their upcoming show to talk about just things that are going on. Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to Sakai and Nikita and to me as you're kicking it with GDove. What's going on, ladies?
Oh, it's all good. Just over here rehearsing.
Yeah.
And getting the show together and having a lot of fun having my girl in town.
Yeah, because you're in Vegas, right, Nikita?
Right. Yeah, I'm in Vegas area. Yeah.
Okay, what's it like down in Vegas? I used to go to Vegas. I haven't been in a few years, but I used to go every time, twice a year when it's crowded. Now I'm hearing that it's like ghost town down on the strip.
Well, yeah, technically. It's not as busy as it used to be. And it's very, very hot. When I left there on Friday, and I left heading to the airport around about 9:30, and it was 90-something degrees then. It wasn't even noon yet, so it was probably triple digits by the afternoon, I'm sure. But it's been like that for weeks, though. So it's been. I
would only go to Vegas in the spring and the fall. I learned that it gets really cold in the winter too. It does. Really cold. Okay.
Yeah, but it wasn't that cold this past winter. It didn't rain. It might have rained once or twice.
We'll hope that it stays like that again. So don't awake the weather gods. We're going to keep it nice and cool again. Well, you guys are a couple of favorites of mine. You've been on my other show, IRTSI, about 2 or 3 times. I've seen you in person a couple of times, and I'm just really happy to have you come to the Vibe Bistro. I'm the host, by the way, and I can't wait to see you guys up there. So tell everybody what it's going to be like, what the vibe is going to be like with La Femme Fatale.
Well, it's going to definitely be a vibe. La Femme Fatale is a vibe in itself, and so the fact that we're going to be at the Vibe Bistro is just so fitting, so. Yes.
Very intimate show. We get up and close and personal, and we tell so many wonderful little stories because we have a history of not only just in our professional careers, but as sisters, and a lot of amazing things have happened in our careers together.
Right.
So we talk about, get to know us a little bit more and find out who La Femme Fatale is and some of the wonderful things that we've been able to accomplish in our careers. And so we've come together and songwriting, and we get to bring our songs to life. Yeah. So that's what you will. It's an experience.
It's definitely an experience.
I like that. I like that. I like when it's not a concert; it's an experience.
Yes, because our music really says to who La Femme Fatale is.
Okay, nice. Yes. Now the intimacy part is perfect because the Vibe Bistro holds about 130 people, so it's an intimate space right from the get-go. This will be the 3rd show that we've done there. We had a show a couple of weeks ago with Martin Luther, big Bay Area favorite, and just like what you're describing, he told stories. He was right there, played the guitar, made a mistake here and there, but we were right there with him. And so it was all cool, and I like that. Again, this Friday night live at Vibe. Get your tickets now at the vibebistro.com. So you got a new stuff out that's called I Will Always Be. I've seen the video. I love it. I'm going to show a little clip over here in a little bit, but tell us where that song came from.
Well, it was a song that I started, and it was I had put it in the arsenal. I played a little bit of it, and I went down to the studio with Kevin and played a little bit on the keys a little bit, and then he had done a little something with it, put some, just a demo vocal on it and stuff. And so Keita and I was thinking of it like for my project, but Keita got a hold of it and said, that's a La Femme Fatale song.
That's a two. It's a two. Yeah.
Right.
So that's why that I have to give my girl all the credit and coming in on it. And then, we're collaborators. The 3 of us, we collaborate together. So one may start a song, and then the 3 of us get together, and then we complete it, or we add, little nuances and so forth. So we're all songwriters, and then, somebody comes up with an idea, and then we go to the lab and work it out. So that's how we roll. But it was a little something. I was sitting, at the piano, and I don't know. I kind of like my guy, That's my homie,
That's Kevin. That's Kevin, who you just said you kind of briefly went through. Kevin's.
He inspired.
Yeah, he's your husband and produces a lot of your music, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
And by the way, husband, gentlemen, so don't be tripping up there on Friday night at Bobby Bistro. Very married, very married. So look, let's take a quick look at some of the video, and I'm going to tell you all in advance. I'm going to have to cut it off because of the way this thing works. We're going to play about a minute or so. You'll get a vibe for the video. Let's check it out. I Will Always Be.
hey girl, what you doing today?
Hey girl, not too much.
Let's go for a ride in the drop top.
Okay, I'm on my way.
Okay, I like it. Can we first of all talk about that car and talk about that view? Y'all living good, so talk about that in San Francisco. That's a nice look. That's a nice look.
Well, I must say that's courtesy of my Mark. Okay, Mark Pascal. He was so kind to donate his car to us for the video shoots. And
well, if you ever let him know if you ever need to take it out to the suburbs or just drive it around, I'll take it. I'll take it.
Yeah, it belonged to Nikita for that, so she really should speak on it.
It was a smooth ride.
Nice.
I always drive that car, but driving it was so smooth. So it makes you want to have one.
Yeah, I could see it looks smooth in the video. It just looks smooth, so.
Well, it's very nice,
But what is also smooth is that song. Yeah, I love the sound of that. That sounds really good.
Yeah. Kev and Larry B shot the video. Larry B was the driver, and Kev was the videographer for that. So it was all in-house, and it was a lot of fun. We shot 2 days in the Bay and over in Marin, and so yeah, if you get a chance to check it out on our YouTube channel, YouTube channel, you can see the whole video, and it's really cool. It was a beautiful 2 days.
Yeah.
I've got that scrolling down on the bottom. You can go to lafemmepatel.net for your website, and then YouTube at La Femme Patels, right? So make sure you hit subscribe. It's free, and make sure you follow them and all like that. And make sure you come see us this Friday at the Live at Vibe. I'm going to keep pumping it up. Live at Vibe this Friday. We do it every other Friday. Live at Vibe at 1503 McDonald Avenue in Richmond, California. This Friday, August the 8th, the ladies from La Femme Patel coming up in a couple of weeks. Soul Mechanics. We're looking at Rick Alexander, Tia Carroll, and a whole bunch of other folks that will be coming up along the way. So listen, I want to find out about this. Now, I know, because I speak a little French.
Okay.
Actually, I don't. No, actually, I don't. I just Googled it. I ain't gonna lie. But tell people who think they know what actually the literal meaning of La Femme Fatale is.
Well, for us, I mean, it has a meaning, strong and, fierce. And, when we actually, her husband, Kevin Darcy Smith, gave us that name, and, he presented it to us, and we like the way it sounds. Exactly. So we had to make sure we knew what it really meant, and it described who we are.
Okay.
Strong, fierce, independent Black women.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the literal meaning is like it's a woman who is all of that and like a man killer, like that kind of thing. So it's like, but we're all that, but we're we're also loving. With there's a lot of love surrounded by all the strength and the power.
Exactly.
And
All that, but don't try me. Don't try me though. That's right.
now we gotta get back to the literal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To the literal meaning of it.
I remember a TV show I used to watch back in the 90s called La Femme Nikita, coincidentally. And it came on for like 4 years. I looked up because I hadn't thought about it in a while. A lady named Peter Wilson. She was so good in it. Do you remember that TV show? Did you ever see that? It seemed like it would come on late on Sunday nights at like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock on some USA network or some random channel, but I'll get to watching it every week. La Femme Nikita. Check that out, you guys, if you haven't seen it. Find it on YouTube and Google that. But that was fun. So in the past, you've worked with some giants. You've worked with Nard or Michael Walden, our Bay Area's own. You worked with Quincy Jones. Quincy Jones. I did. Carlos Santana. So you ain't playing around, man. So this is fun. So, but now as you're out here on your own, the two of you, what are you loving about being on your own now?
That we, because we're in control of how we want to navigate in this industry with our music, and with how we want to be presented. We have that control. So that's what I really love, and we're creative. We creating what we feel and how we want it how to present it to the world.
Yeah, bringing our music to life.
Yeah.
And it's even on the road, as we traveled for many years touring, we would write. In fact, we'd write. We come here, or and get in the studio, and then we record. So we were always busy doing our own thing during the time we were touring extensively. But we felt like it was really important to keep writing, keep doing what we were doing. And so it really paid off, because out of, our touring with Train, we were able to come and, get right to it and keep it moving.
Yeah, just keep a beat.
And keep, bring our music to life. And
you said Train, keep it moving. I heard you. Train, keep it moving. I heard what you said.
Yeah, so it's been wonderful. It's been wonderful.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm the same way. I was in the corporate world and radio world for many, many, many years, and people always ask me if I miss it. I said, no, y'all don't know about the day-to-day. The day-to-day, the Friday when the whole floor smells like fish because Bruce is in there putting fish in the microwave again, and it's just Bruce. He's been here 27 years. What are you going to do? So no, there ain't no Bruces in my life no more. So I know the feeling. I appreciate you and applaud you. Keep doing what you're doing on your own. So I also want to talk about your music a little bit more. So again, people can expect songs like what we just saw. And then you got R&B grooves. You got some rock influences. I know I saw the rock. I'm married to a rock star, or was that Yeah, that was a great video as well. You got some hip hop and gospel in your repertoire as well, right?
Yeah, I would say that our music is a combination or influence of like a melting pot of genres, because that's who we are. That's who, and when we created this group, this concept, it was very conceptual, and because of our backgrounds, when we got with Kev, it was easy to kind of transition to the big picture vision of what we wanted to bring to life. So it's been interesting. It's been so wild and so fun, because we're mad over here at him at rehearsal right now, because it's like, you got to sing it all up in the hemisphere on everything. You know that?
He said, you can do it. You can do it.
Yeah. So it's been really fun, though. We enjoy, we enjoy it. We enjoy singing together. We have a blend that's impeccable. We've been able to carry that through recordings and live. And so it's like we're really locked in. And so it's wonderful. It's wonderful to continue to work together. And so I love it.
Yeah, and what I like about our music is that we show our range as far as not just one type of style, So our music is it's a combination, it's a melting pot. We're versatile. Yeah. You want some You want some R&B, we give it to you. You want some pop, we give it to you. You want some rock, we give that to you.
Yeah.
Some funk, we give that to you. Country, we can do that too.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're not doing
We're not doing country, but we can.
Yeah.
You
yeah.
can, if you
Right.
can, if you want to, right?
Yeah.
We've written some country songs. So.
I love it. And you're also fashionistas, if I may say so myself. Y'all love your clothes. Look at these two ladies right here.
Yes,
Look at
we do.
That's style. That's confidence. That's that La Femme Fatale
Yeah.
thing you were talking about there. I love this picture as well. That just shows what good friends you are right there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good friend picture right there. You know.
Yes. Yeah. And La Femme Fatale is like we get to change we get to go into character.
Yeah.
And that's how we see it. It's like we get to do the fashion and be edgy and be all the characters, we leave the mommies and all that stuff. We put that stuff aside for the night. We about to show up and do some things, some fierceness.
Exactly.
Show you some fierceness.
And the thing about it, it didn't just start with La Femme Fatale. This is just who we are.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. You can't pretend if it's not there in the first place, right?
Yes.
Makeup and, we're girly girls.
Yeah.
Always have.
Well, I love it. I love it. I love it. So once again, this Friday night, Live at Vibe is a music series that we're doing at the Vibe Bistro, 1503 McDonald Avenue in Richmond. Every other Friday, you get live music. This Friday, it's the ladies from La Femme Fatale. I am Jerry Dove. I'll be your host. I'm there every other week as well. And I'll be your host this week, bringing these ladies to the stage. Can't wait to see it. Any last thoughts before we say goodbye? Because I just want people to catch up. Let's talk about where they can buy your music. How about that? Where can they get your music?
Absolutely. All things La Femme Fatale, you just go right to our website, lafemmefatale.net. It will take you to all of the, we're on all the social media. You can find us there. All the music platforms, you can find us there. But if you go to our website, there are links right there. So we try to make it very easy for you to find us. And yeah, that's it.
I love it. I love it.
Don't forget to get the tickets.
Yes.
That's right. Get them tickets right now at vibebistro.com. You can get tickets at the door, but just in case the show is sold out, you might want to get them right now. Right now. Okay. So check it out. We've been talking to the ladies from La Femme Fatale. That's Nikita it's on my left. It might be on your right. It's Sakai on my right. It might be your left. Depending. I can't reverse it. But trust me. Or do it this way. Nikita, raise your hand. Sakai, raise your hand. You're going to see them doing their music, doing their thing this Friday at Live at Vibe. We're going to see you next time with another episode of Kicking It with GDove. Until then, good night.